Okay, in today's presentation I have two MRI studies and we have the patient here. So I'll have the patient tell us how she hurt her knee and what choices she made. First I will read the MRI results. On May 25th, 2016, the MRI revealed a horizontal tear of the posterior horn of the medial meniscus with joint effusion. Red marrow reconversion in the femoral shaft indicating increased red blood cell production. So that was the May 25th, 2016 MRI. And then August the 1st, 2018, the MRI is again noted a degenerative signal in the posterior horn of the medial meniscus without evidence of a tear. There's no other evidence of any type of internal derangement in the left knee. So that is indicative of a healed meniscus, and the decreased signal or degenerative signal would indicate a little bit of a scar. And with that, I'll let Tara tell us how did she hurt her knee and what choices did she make.
Yeah, so I used to compete in fitness competitions and I've worked out for a long time. And I could tell with my last training in my fitness competition, I just couldn't sprint. Doing any type of leg workout, I was having a lot of pain, so it really cut down on what I could do. And it actually discouraged me after the last show to stop working out because I was afraid of what was going to happen. I went as long as I could and I got an MRI just to see what was going on in there, and I had the tear, and everyone said I immediately needed to get surgery.
Wrong.
I had a couple of different opinions to see, and it was everybody's opinion that I needed surgery.
Wrong.
So I kept going as a mom of little kids. I work a crazy job, crazy hours. So I just didn't have the time to do that, so I put it off. And I would say it was around August of 2017 when I was talking to Dr. Rucker. He said, let's try Ozone. So I did the first shot and I noticed pretty quickly I had reduction in pain. And me being a bad patient, I didn't come for my follow-up for my second shot right away. I waited another month and the pain was really coming back. So we did the second shot, and the very next morning I noticed all my pain was gone. So I went on, I would say it was probably a month and a half. What was the biggest thing, the instability I had with my knee was better, way better. Where before when I would walk down steps, I felt like my leg was going to buckle, my knee was going to buckle, and that was gone. And so I was already ecstatic that I didn't have the pain anymore, but just the joint stability just made me internally feel like this had worked and something was good. I was recently at a conference and I was just praising Dr. Rucker and how well this ozone had worked for my knee, and I had someone push back and say there's no way that this is doing anything to heal that tissue.
Wrong.
And ask if I had a repeat MRI. And so for me, I was like, you know what, I'm going to get one because I know something in there has changed. I know my body. I know it's not just a reduction in pain. So as you noticed with the MRI, the second MRI, I was completely healed. My tear is healed. I have no pain, and actually it is healed.
Thanks for sharing that story. I think one last comment that I'll make is Tara had asked me why do I think ozone works in these conditions. I think the first point that I didn't make before, I think surgery is vastly and overutilized, at the risk of being redundant, that it's overutilized, that people see tear, meniscus, it has poor blood flow, there's no way it can heal, and the truth is the body has a good capacity to heal. And then ozone is a powerful healing agent because it causes a powerful donation of electrons. So the electron conveyance causes mitochondrial increases in energy, and then ozone also has an ability to change the body's signaling mechanism, so the body sends in healing cells and decrease in inflammatory mediators such as IL-6 and things that typically people are taking ibuprofen to knock away inflammation, but they're also knocking away the healing cascade. So these are examples how ozone works through changing voltage gradients and also changing signaling mechanisms in the body. And this is an excellent example of that, and I appreciate Tara sharing her clinical story with us.
Yeah, and I I also, since I was so excited about my results with this, I talked to Dr. Rucker about overall health and would ozone help that as well. So I've now been getting IV ozone therapy for the last 5 weeks, and I can tell you, I was someone with that, the energy was run down, even with having 8 hours of sleep, eating healthy, drinking lots of fluid. I constantly felt dehydrated, and when I woke up, I would feel like I haven't slept at all. And after just 5 weeks, my energy's returned. I'm not living on caffeine. I feel really good. My bloating that I constantly have in my stomach is gone. So it's just amazing. I would highly suggest coming to visit him for not just joints or knees, but there's so many things overall health this can help you with.